This is going to be so cool when I'm finished with it. Machine Dragon Arrow signing in. Hello everyone, it's good to see you again. I know I've been gone for a little while. Had a hard time making videos. But I'm back now, and hopefully with a few videos today. Alright, what you're looking at now are two of the almost completely finished Dark Crowns repaint. Now, these come from the WWE figures. And, well, they used to be just mainly bland gray plastic. And the crown over here with the silver face had a dull bone color to it. But I spent a couple hours yesterday, yes, hours, repainting them, and I think they came out great. Now, I cannot exactly name which figure the big crown came with. I know it came with a Spike, with a Triple H figure, but I don't know which one. I'll have to check my Amazon again. Hold on a second, guys. Sorry about that, my dog was barking at something. Anyway, the smaller crown that I'm having stand up on a rock over here actually came with a WrestleMania WWE figure of Stephanie McMahon. And that was one that was bland gray plastic with the bone face. They were pretty cool, but I didn't like how they were exactly, so I decided to touch them up a little bit. Let me give you guys a little bit of a closer look here. Okay, here we go. Now, to show you guys what I did was, for this crown, let me get my hand in here. I went ahead, I left the face alone. It was like dull gray plastic, but I left it alone because I thought it looked pretty good. The chainmail all around I did in a jet black color. I was conflicted at first. I don't know if I wanted to do it in jet black or in a dark granite color, but I said I wanted to make it black, so I went with black. You don't see black chainmail too often, at least not that I know of. However, I did use the dark granite for the crown piece right here, and I took a nice red color and I used it for the cross and the skulls all along, and the spikes, and this little piece up here, which I think should have been spiky, not just, well, topped off. I don't know if I'm going to paint the face. I think I'm going to leave it alone. Looks pretty good. The nose is bent. Yeah, the nose is completely uneven. What a horrifying angle this must have been. The inside, I'm going to paint around here, the chainmail. I'm going to paint that jet black. That way, you know, it fits. As for the rest, I'm going to leave it alone because it's going to go on a Triple H figure, his head, most of the time. I'll show you him in a minute. Now, let's get on to the female queen, Stephanie McMahon, the Warrior Queen mask. What was that? My kitten dropped something. Alright, now I painted her chainmail a granite gray color. The crown portion is a jet black. And I used the same kind of red. Sorry, the light from my camera is making it too shiny. I used the same kind of red and painted the skulls at the top. I painted the spikes and the lining and cross red. You'll notice I did not. There is lining here for this crown, but I didn't paint it. I just wanted it to be more darker looking, more male-like, I guess. I wanted the crowns to be similar, but have noticeable differences. Now, like I said, I did not like that bone white color. Let me get this focused. Turn down the lighting a little bit. Give you guys something better to see. There we go. Now, I repainted the skull face with a sterling silver paint. It's very thin paint. You have to apply several coats of it in order to get a good finish. and this took about maybe 3 or 4 coats. It's a very thin paint, guys. But after looking at it, how it came out, I like it. I like it a lot. I think originally on the box that this came with, the nose, the inside the nose here, one second, yeah. The inside the nose here was actually painted silver, and the rest was just bone. But I decided to paint the whole thing silver. And you know, now that I look at it, if you ever seen the movie 300 with the Immortals and their masks, it kind of reminds you of that, doesn't it? The shining silver and whatnot. Yeah. I'm not finished with it entirely. I'm going to go ahead and paint the inside of it. Like around the crown portion and the chainmail, I'm going to paint that too. I might paint the inside of the crown at sterling silver, or mainly around the eyes. Because if you look inside this eye socket, the right eye socket, you can see the bone color. But you can't see it in this one. Okay? Not really. Oh, I dropped it. But yeah. Also, what I'm going to do is, this handle right here, that's definitely used to hold it. I'm going to take one of my X-Acto knives, and I'm going to do as carefully as I can to cut this out without slicing my own fingers. Wish I had my gloves and whatnot. But yeah, I'm going to carefully cut this out, and after I'm finished painting and everything, I'm going to go ahead, take some super glue, and I'm going to glue it to her face. And at a later time, I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to buy the exact same figure with this exact same crown, painted the exact same colors as best I can, and have this mounted on a wall. That way I'll have a variety for with and without the crown. Now let me show you the figures I'll be going with. Here we are. Now, I have been having this crown for at least a couple of years now. I found it at my work site, and I didn't know what it really went to, so I just held on to it. But something about it told me it has something to do with Triple H, because of the whole sign, or the whole cross and everything. But yeah, I've been holding onto that crown for a couple of years. Didn't know what it was for until finally I had speculations. But when this Triple H figure came in, when I found him, I thought about it after seeing some YouTube videos. So I tried it, and yeah, the skull fits on his head perfectly. It's not the exact same Triple H figure it's supposed to go with, I think. I have to check my Amazon again. But yeah, this Triple H figure fits the crown perfectly. Oh, no, Pharaoh, no! Sorry, that's my cat. Well, my brother's cat. They like the stage. They like being in light. Oh, and he just went to the window and fell. And now he's stuck. Oh, good grief. No, I think he'll be okay. Spy, give him room to get out. My God. Anyway. Yes. This Triple H, I think he's an elite figure. I'm not really sure, but he's got a lot of points of articulation. Like, let's see. Articulation in the head. Look back and forth. Ab crunch, which is really good for these figures. Ball joint at the shoulders, I guess. Bicep swivels, elbow. Not much because of this. Swivel on the wrists. I can spin around. Oh, yep, broken hand. This elbow joint, same thing. Swivel at the thighs, I guess. That's what you can call it. Knee can bend. Boot swivel. Now, one thing to know about this Triple H figure is that the ankles, while they're on ankle pivots and whatnot, the feet do not bend so well. It's really tight. I balled it in hot water, and it loosened up really well, especially this foot, where I can get him to pivot his ankle however I want. But as for moving him around, still very difficult. And there's Facebook. This foot, especially, I'm really concerned about it getting broken. I might take some Dawn and pour it on there. I hear that helps out with loosening up joints. But I'm worried about it becoming too loose. I don't know. Also, what's important to know about this figure is that I'm thinking about, because I want to give him like a barbarian look, dark evil king warrior look, I might paint over the skull and design over the trunks. Yeah. And I'm going to go ahead and paint over the boots. Give him solid black boots. I would like to touch him up with some armor or something, or leave him the way he is, but give him a little something that makes him look a little more warrior ready. Now this Stephanie Man is the one I bought. I found this Triple H, I bought this one. Like I said in one of my previous videos, I bought her because she looks more like a Dark Queen, and come to find out, in the YouTube video I saw she was called the Warrior Queen. This is her Warrior Queen design. So I like it. It fits. Although I gotta be honest, she looks like something else instead of Warrior Queen. But this is a family-friendly channel, so I'm not gonna go into detail about what that actually looks like. But yeah, the hair has some little spikes on it, a little hairband. I'm gonna really leave this figure alone. I'm not gonna touch her up. Like I said, the only thing I'm really gonna do is to change her is to go ahead and glue the mask on her face. But that's about it. Not really much of a custom. I think a lot of figure collectors would do that. We'll do what I'm gonna do. Just cut off the stick, glue it onto her face. That way they can have a variety. And yeah, buy a secondary figure and just leave it like that. That way they can have a variety. One with a crown, one without. Now let me show you with the crowns semi-attached to their faces, what they look like. There we go. Now as you see, the crown for Triple H fits perfectly. It fits really well. It flows well. I like it. The chainmail sits a little too high for my liking, but I think overall it'll work. If it were actual chainmail, then it would drape down like I wanted to, but it's not, so I can deal with it. Getting the crown or mask for Stephanie to fit perfectly, or to line up with her eyes, is not easy, and to try and stand her is even harder. What the? Oh man, light just went dead. Hold on, guys. Let me find my charger. I didn't realize how low the battery of my phone was getting. One second. Yeah. Ooh. Ah, well. Light's dead. Anyway. Oh, no, it's back. There we go. Sorry about that, guys. But yeah, the Triple H, I'm going to customize him a little more, I'm thinking. And the crowns, I'm going to finish painting and fixing them up. Hoping to do it today. But I may have family coming over. I may be going over to one of my relatives' house to do a little bit of work. Earn a little bit of money. I do mean a little bit. Anyway. But let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. What you'd like to see me try and add with them. I think about maybe trying to give Triple H a cape, but I don't know what I would give him a cape out of. Maybe some leather I have lying around? How would that work? I'd probably sew it together. Anyway, guys, thank you for dropping by, and I will be doing the video for, which dinosaur will I customize, or if I will customize any. We'll see. Thank you, and have a great day. Bye. Machine Dragon signing out.